Hey, welcome back to the Speed Chat Plus podcast, where probably half the things that we say in Speed Chat Plus probably get italicized and don't actually go through the filter. Aaron, how are we doing today?
I feel pretty good because I'm addicted to gambling.
Why are you addicted to
All right,
gambling?
my short story is that I had some in between time today. Usually, my schedule is I
Yeah.
wake up, I make a short, and then I do like my laundry, my food, and everything. I shower, and then I do a stream for the middle of the afternoon to the evening. But today, because we're doing Speed Chat Plus in my kind of afternoon slot, I had a chunk of time between like noon and 4 p.m. So I was all like, you know what I got not too long ago? A key for Cloverpit, and I said I would review it. So like in a YouTube short
Yeah.
style. So I was like, okay, I'll play like an hour of Cloverpit, see what my first impressions are, things I could pick out. And then
How long did you play Clover
I
Pit?
played it for 4 hours up until
Yep.
like the moment that we started recording this. I was like, okay,
Listen,
but like one more run, but like one more run.
one does not simply say they will play an hour of Clover Pit and expect to play only an hour
Ooh.
of
See,
Clover Pit.
this is what I
I
say
am,
about these games. Like, I recognize that they're good, and the same thing goes for Balatro because it's along the same vein.
yeah,
Where I was all like, I
yeah,
can't get that game because if I do, I'll never put it down. And the same
yeah,
thing goes with Clover Pit. I knew if I picked it up, I
yep,
would not be able to put it down, and I couldn't put it
yep.
down. Right now, I'm
Speaking
thinking about
as
playing it right now. You know.
speaking as someone that was like, I'll play it for maybe like a couple hours. 7 hours later on stream,
Jeez. All right,
could
tell me
not
how far did you
stop.
get into Clover Pit though?
Oh gosh, there were, I think I got all the drawers unlocked, but I
Mm-hmm.
haven't gotten the thing hanging from the thing, and then I haven't
The
I
thing
don't think
hanging
I've
from the
gotten.
thing you just get for taking the deal, though, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I do have the cards
Okay,
that
the
are,
cards, yeah,
they do the funny, but I haven't gone like out the door or
yeah. No,
anything. So
that's getting out the door. I've only gotten three of the drawers so far. I
yeah,
need to get one more drawer, and then it's like the next step
yeah,
after that is getting out the door. But I did get to like on my second ish run, the one where I got the second key. Like
yeah,
it asks you if you want to keep going, and I was like, heck yeah, I want
yeah.
to keep going. I got a good run, and I actually got it up to the point where it asked me for 1 million coin. And I think
Yep,
in your
yep, yep.
normal runs, getting 1 million coin, like after you get all the drawers, that's the get out of the room amount. I didn't get to a
Yeah,
million. I got to about 600,000, but I felt really cool about that, and I got it
yeah.
on recording for my
Ooh,
review. It felt
nice.
really good. So if you're watching this, I may or may not have a review on that coming out within the next couple days. It's just gonna be like a YouTube short TikTok
E.
thing, not like a full video, but it's a really good game. Can't recommend that enough. Anyway, let's talk about some other gaming stuff and some shoutouts that we got here today. So first shout out, this one was shared with me by Mr. Michael here. He once
Yeah,
again found
gaming,
the
gaming, gaming.
Toontown Wind in Frontier Airlines,
We
right?
we found it. Frontier Airlines did a little, go wherever the wind takes you,
And it's the wind
and
from the Bergen Toontown.
yeah, and you can actually see
And it took her to
they would
Circa.
took her
Las
to Planet
Vegas.
Hollywood and
That's
Aria,
where you
and
are right now.
yeah, I'm totally on the strip right now. Yeah. I mean, Frontier does fly a lot to Vegas. They have
Mm-hmm.
a lot of service here, so
When
it
I
makes
was going
sense they
back and forth
tend to lean
between
in.
Milwaukee and Vegas, that was what I was flying was Frontier. They were the ones that do that. And then I
Yeah.
think Portland to Vegas, it's Frontier as well. It was all I think Spirit does
Yeah,
too, but that's not gaming. Gaming was the fact that they used the wind from Toontown.
they did.
It's the wind from Toontown.
And that's why our opinions of Frontier are still unchanged after this video.
Not
This will not,
sponsored. Not
yeah,
sponsored.
not sponsored. I just thought it was funny hearing the same wind sound that PAX used during Unplugged earlier this month, and now Frontier is using it on
I
their social
wonder if they
media.
got it from the same place,
Hmm.
i.e., the
Hmm.
Adobe Effects Pack.
Maybe,
Maybe.
maybe. I don't know. That's for us to speculate.
We have a few other shout outs, though. Something that
Oh
we missed
yes,
last week, just barely,
barely.
right after we were done recording. Xbox drops the X Crocs. I
The-
was trying to make a pun there. I don't think it came
I
out very
mean,
well.
yeah, you tried, but
I tried, but yeah, the Xbox Crocs. Let's
this
go.
is an Xbox. That's the whole branding this past year. This is an Xbox, and guess what? The Crocs are an Xbox.
Bro, I can't wait to play Skyrim on my Crocs.
Yeah, right.
The real
Y'all thought
question is, can they run Doom?
that part. You see, y'all thought the Elgato like Stream Deck foot pedal was like innovative, but now we got Xbox Crocs. So
You can't beat Xbox Crocs, and
you
why would you
can't
want
beat
to?
them.
PlayStation could never. That's all I'm saying.
Nah. With the way that Xbox has done their marketing, I mean, like,
I'm kind of curious
yeah.
how much these are. Will it pop up? Will it tell me? My whole screen went white. I think I've been hacked. Oh no, it's just, okay. The charms
Oh,
alone.
it's just the charms right
The
now.
charms alone are $20. That's
Jeez.
crazy.
Oh man. I mean, they look nice, but like, man.
Yeah, I'm
See,
I spent money on
I'm
that.
I'm just happy with the Crocs that I ended up receiving at TwitchCon Las Vegas
I
when
think I know where
Crocs
this is going.
sponsored
Do you
it.
have them near you? Can you show them
I
off?
actually I'm pretty sure I do. This requires me going off frame for
It's
uh
okay. Listen, I'll just admirably look at the Tails pillow you have in the
brother.
background. It's
Oh
shout
no.
out
Oh
Tails for real,
no.
for real.
No, 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 no. I'm just kidding. Okay,
I
wait.
think I see Knuckles over there as well. And that partner
I
blanket is the same blanket I have on my bed.
Okay, they're not where I thought they would be. So, but I do absolutely 1,000,000,000% have them, and I'm too lazy to spend 20 minutes
I
to like
promise I
look
have
for
them, I
them.
swear, guys.
I got Twitch purple colored Crocs, and then I got the little charms and stuff. They were like
Mm-hmm.
TwitchCon Las Vegas logo and the Glitch logo and all that stuff. They handed these out for free to all the high profile like creators when like they got to TwitchCon, and because I had my ambassador year that year, I
And that
kind of
was when
had
you were
those
in like
privileges.
the purple lounge is what they call it.
The secret
The
lounge,
secret
the color
lounge.
purple. So yeah, I got a pair of Crocs for free that I still have.
And you
And
use every once in a while when you have to go get the mail.
yeah, but I don't think that I can play an Xbox game
Nah.
on those Crocs. So I think
Man,
Xbox got TwitchCon beat on that one.
can you stream on the Crocs though, considering they're Twitch Crocs?
I mean, hey, never say never.
We do have a couple more shout outs though. I don't know if you saw this one, but I want to start
I
with
saw
the
you post
fact
about
I
this.
did post about this. So the first thing I
Yeah.
wanted to share about it is the fact that Rayman 2 will be coming to the Nintendo 64 Classics on Switch Online, as well as they had the other one. I'm unfamiliar with the second one, what the second game was. Tonic Trouble. I didn't play this one as a kid.
I also didn't play this one, but for some reason this character on the screen is like giving me deja
I
vu,
feel
but
like it looks familiar. I didn't play it. I absolutely am way more
I
excited
did
for
not play
Rayman
it.
2 though. Rayman
Oh
2
yeah,
all day
100%.
every day baby. What makes
Yeah, yeah,
this
yeah.
a specific shout out though, not just the fact that hey, Rayman 2's coming, shout out, that's great, but the fact that people were able to predict this months ago by a blur on like one of their previous I don't even remember this. Back in like July. Let me see if I can like go down the rabbit hole of this. Um,
That's
Back in like
crazy.
July, there was a leak of somebody being able to be like, hey, look, if you look at the behind the scenes here, you can kind of tell what these blurry images are. And I'm gonna have to like go down the rabbit hole of finding all the
You're gonna
links again.
you mean the rabbit hole of Wario 64's affiliate deals?
Kind of, yeah, something like that. Let me see if I can at least like find where the original one of these was. Okay, so I think this is the first one that I saw on this where someone was trying to guess what these were cuz this is what was shown on Nintendo
Yeah.
was just this
Yeah.
and they had like these just blurry images in the background. And so they
Yeah.
were like, okay, this one kind of lines up with Smash. This one kind of lines up with Glover. This one kind of lines up with DK64. And somebody, back in July, by the way, said that this bottom one right here, that would have been right
Oh
next to
yeah,
this one
yeah.
right here with that yellow, lines up with Rayman 2. And it turns out that they were right,
I
right? Like, that
mean,
turned out to be Rayman 2.
that's nutty,
And so
actually.
because of that, now people are like trying to figure out what the rest of these are. But the fact that they were able to predict that this right here was Rayman 2 because it's kind of yellowish on the side and there's a
Oh my
bit of a
God.
figure over there. It's crazy they figured it out from the blur in the background.
That's insanity.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because you can't just like, turn up the hue or saturation or contrast to figure it out. Like that requires some like re visual research, Like
So it
you
is
gotta,
crazy how
yeah.
like Nintendo fans are like with it's not even an ARG but it's ARG like, all these
It
like
kind of is,
puzzles that
yeah.
they're figuring out, all the leaks
That's
and
funny.
everything. So
Oh my
according
goodness.
to that, at least we may be expecting to see DK64, Glover, Smash Bros, and a few other games as well. That is
Oh my God. The original
insane.
Smash Bros. Would be
That would be peak.
nuts.
It would be
That would be
peak.
peak.
Although I'm still
That
waiting
would
for
be
them to
peak.
add more like GameCube games. I really need to see more GameCube games.
Melee, melee.
Yeah, no, add Melee. That'd be great. Man, there's
Oh
so many good
man.
GameCube games.
So
They
many.
have all of this potential in front of them to be able to add to this GameCube catalog, and we're all just waiting patiently, twiddling our thumbs for them to do it. I'm glad at least they put Luigi's Mansion though. Still
Oh
holding
yeah.
hope for like Mario Sunshine, but I think they're trying to sell that and well, they're not even selling the 3D All Stars pack anymore. That was a limited time run. So I
Yeah,
don't
it
know
was a
what I'm
limited
going
time
off
run.
on. Bring more
No.
GameCube games, Nintendo. Don't be a coward. But speaking of the classics, I'm sure you probably saw this as well,
I
right?
did
Somebody
see this.
kind of recreated or reimagined Banjo Kazooie's Treasure Trove Cove map in Dreams on the PS4, PS5. Like, you know what Dreams is as a game, right?
I don't know what Dreams is as a game.
Okay, I was actually working at PlayStation during the PS4 era when this first came out. What Dreams is a game that you buy. It's $20 and it allows you to like have a hub to create your own video games. So you can create your own
Yeah,
video game or play other people's creations. And so somebody
yeah.
spent, I don't know the exact amount of number, but they said it was around 800 hours developing just this little gameplay demo of something called Banjo Kazooie Mumbo Mania. And it looks really, really good. Like, I haven't
I mean,
played Dreams, but to be able to get all of these assets, kind of handcraft them, hand make them, and create essentially a Banjo Kazooie game that looks this good for the PS4, PS5 is phenomenal. And it was noticed by the Rare, who currently owns the Banjo IP, owned by
mhm,
Microsoft, and they go put our fanciest
mhm.
hat on so we could tip it to this incredible work, and it looks really good. I think it has
Absolute cinema.
15,000 plays. 15,000 with like hundreds of thousands of views on Dream. And the thing is, Dreams doesn't have a lot of players on it. So basically, everyone who
No.
owns Dreams hopped on to look at this. This
Yeah,
tweet alone has 1.3 million views. The original one has 2.6. So
yeah.
this has gotten a lot of eyes and a lot of attention.
That's so
And
sick.
I think it's just incredible that Banjo, as as a concept, as an IP, is still as beloved and cherished now as it has ever been before.
Yeah, that's honestly so cool.
You ever play Banjo?
I think I've played a little bit, but I didn't play the original one for sure.
Well, you have a Switch, right? I don't know if you have
I
like
have
the
a Switch
family.
OLED.
Okay, I don't
I
know if
do
you
have the
have the
family. I
family, so
do.
you can play it. It's on the Nintendo 64
Yeah.
catalog that they have. So is Banjo Tooie. So my challenge to you is sometime within the next 365 days is to play Banjo Kazooie. It's a
We'll circle back in
classic.
365 days and see how we're
We'll
doing
circle
on it.
back. Put it on your backlog. I know how big that is
Yeah.
right now, but just like
Oh,
write it down
brother.
somewhere. I've got like my list up here on my whiteboard of things that I have to do or things I'm looking forward to, and
Yeah.
so I'm
Hey,
putting.
I don't have to write it down because podcast episode is
It's
immortalized in
immortalized.
history.
Clip this moment, send it
This
to
moment.
Michael, and be like, "Listen, hey, you said actually I don't think you said. I think I'm bullying
Hey,
you into
it's
it.
been 200 it's been 200 days, man.
It's been 200
What's going on?
days." The
Yeah.
rabbit with the clock, like
hmm You're late. You're
you're
late. You're
late.
really, really late.
So play Banjo Kazooie. It's really good. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll ever see like a Banjo 3 or any resurrection of Banjo Kazooie. But if you didn't know, anyone who's watching this, Yooka-Laylee is the spiritual successor to Banjo
Yep.
Kazooie, and they just
Yep.
recently came out with Yooka Replayly, where they fine tuned the original game and re released it as a like updated, better, remastered remake version. So I highly
Yep.
recommend that game, not just because they gave me a copy for free, but because it's genuinely a work of art and I love it very much. Michael played it
Heck
too.
yeah. Yeah.
I don't
That's
know if
good.
they reached out to you, but they reached out to me asking me if I wanted like a physical edition too. And so I was like, yeah, throw me a
Mm.
Switch 2 edition. And so that just shipped today, and
Oh,
that's on
nice.
my way here. So
Yeah.
I'll have one of
I
the
have not gotten
few
that.
or one of the
That's
first
nice.
like Switch 2 physical editions for it.
That's so sick.
Yeah, I'm really excited. It'll go nicely next to my Little Kitty Big City limited edition physical edition.
Yeah.
I love that. But yeah, no, that's kind of marking the end of the shoutouts. Unless there's anything specifically you wanted to talk about.
Uh, I mean, the stuff I'll shout out kind of ties into later conversations.
Understandable. No, and
So,
you'll have your space to do that for sure. But there is a big topic I wanted to kind of swing and get out of the way here. This is something that
yeah.
if I did everything correctly, the title of the video and the thumbnail is reflecting this topic, and it's this idea on Twitter where I'm sure you've seen it. People are posting, "My game is good, but the algorithm hates me."
Yeah.
And those really do take off, and you see a lot of
They
different
do.
people who have pretty good looking games that do get showcased across Twitter with their retweets and their quote retweets with
Yep.
some pretty phenomenal looking designs. However, there's one
Yeah.
in particular that I don't know if you know the story about, and did I click the wrong one? I did
You're
click the wrong
just
one.
on the wrong side. There you
This
go.
it's this one. This is the one that kind of started it all. All the other ones started quote retweeting this one, where
Oh
everybody
yeah.
else who has a game has been quote retweeting this one to kind of jump on the
Wow.
bandwagon. That's where a lot of this comes from, right? A lot of games came from this, whether it's a joke or whether it's real or whatever happens to be. However, this original tweet has a little bit of background. It's been up since October 31st. It has 50 million views. It's for a game called
Wow.
Toon Souls. And does anything look a little off about this preview? Is there anything that maybe you notice?
I thought I heard a little bit of music there,
You
so
did. I'm trying to mute it
I
as to not
did.
like,
Yeah. I mean,
I could play the music if I want, but is there anything you inherently notice about this?
I sure do.
And what's that?
The art style, the combat, everything, everything. I notice.
Yeah, okay, but do you know the story behind this? If not, I have quite the tale to spin for you.
I haven't looked at this game at all, so it would
Okay.
be unrealistic for me to know. I didn't wishlist it until 5 seconds ago.
I would unwishlist it if I was you.
All right, tell me why. Why should
All
I
right.
unlist it?
So first of all, let's get this out of the way. Very, very much AI generated assets. A lot of AI generated assets. Very little of this was actually
I
made
mean,
by a
the
human
camera
being.
shake, yeah.
A lot of it was AI. The guy who
Yeah.
made it came out to say it was AI. I literally watched like a half-hour video of somebody who went
Wow.
onto a deep dive about this game. Anytime anyone says anything about this game, he replies with just like a heart, right? So LOL, smile, 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 smile. Doesn't deny the fact that it's AI
Aw.
generated, but he's like heart, heart, heart. And no matter what people say about it, right? Even if they're like, we see it, we ignore it because it's booty cheeks. He leaves a heart. It
Yeah.
looks pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Leaves a heart. Dude is literally just doing whatever he can to drive engagement, and then
Yep.
even more so has replied to many people trying to like guilt trip them, saying that his mother passed away and it'll be a reflection on life and death, and that he made it in her honor. And anytime
Oh my
anyone
God.
criticizes it, he goes, "Well, it's for my mom, and her dying wish was for me to make this
Make a
game and release
game.
it."
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it goes a little bit deeper. I'm gonna go full cam as I talk to you about this. It goes
Ah.
even deeper in the sense where this is not his first game. He will lead you to believe that it's his first game, but he owns the studio or the publisher on Steam that he re-releases multiple of these games under, that all use the same assets, the same copy and paste like music, the same copy and
Oh,
paste
lovely.
menu, and he tries to overcharge for every single one of them. Somebody actually went through and played them, and the best way I can describe them is like poop from a butt. It's poop from the butt, the video game, and he prices them higher than Cuphead, the actual game that this is supposed to be based off of.
Oh,
I would love to
jeez.
send you that video, and in your free time you could look through it, but it just kind of gives this overarching dilemma that we have in the gaming space where AI is kind of taking over, and it's not so easy to tell a lot of the
No.
time, right? Like at first glance, if you're just scrolling through Twitter, you're like, okay, yeah, this looks like somebody made Cuphead, but a little, little bit different, right? But it's
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
definitely unpolished, and when you look a little deeper and you learn a little bit more about it, especially when you go to his page, you realize that so much of it is him just posting the same thing over and over again. I don't even know what half of this stuff is, but like
Goodness.
this looks like the same game, right? This is not the same game. This
No,
is a
no.
different game that they created with the exact same assets and the exact same everything, selling it at a different price, and it's nothing more than just pinball. That's all it is. And this game, the
Yeah.
pinball game, costs more than Cuphead. So
That's
it is
wild.
it is actually kind of insane how deep this goes.
Man,
So
I had no idea.
I know, and it's like you wouldn't know unless people go in and actually start doing some research about it. So I literally added, "Hey, Hideo
Oh my
Kojima.
gosh.
Oh my
3 hours
goodness.
ago.
Please, please, Hideo Kojima, please look at my game that's not AI generated, I promise." It's
What's like this dude's goal? Like
make
rage
money.
baiting?
No, it's to make
Yeah.
money. You wish listed on Steam, you're more likely to pay for it, and if you can just, a lot of people, I want maybe not a lot of people, but there are definitely people out there that see the gaming industry as an easy way to just get a quick buck. I mean, AAA
Yeah.
industry is the same way. They're just looking at a quick way to make a quick buck. But I just wanted to know if you have any additional thoughts on like AI in gaming, because holy cow, there is a lot of it, and it is not making gaming better. That is for sure.
There's certainly like there's always been the baseline fundamental like footwork AI that exists in games when it comes to like you're either up against another player or you're battling bots, right? There's like that side of it. But the more like generative like side of it that's making projects like this look so like real
Mm-hmm.
uh is yeah, it's a little disturbing for sure. And
Mm-hmm.
I mean AI, of course, we already know it's not going anywhere, but there's just no regulation, there's no ethics around it. It's just we're running wild with it, and it's definitely having effects on not just gaming, but several different mediums, you know.
Like, did you see the McDonald's AI ad that they had to pull
Oh
because
yeah.
everyone backlashed on it so hard?
Yep, yep,
Oh.
yep.
And it's when it comes to AI in video games, artificial intelligence has always existed in the sense of like the AI of an enemy. We
Yep.
track where they move, and we track how they spot you and how they shoot you, and so that's always been there. Specifically what we're talking about here is generative AI, like having the
Yeah.
game be made using generative AI assets, not hiring an artist to do that work for you. Or even more so, do you remember the one game called Enchanted Portals? That was supposed to be like a Cuphead like knockoff, rip off.
Ah.
Did
Mm.
you have you ever seen that one?
I don't know if I have.
All right, let me show you something
Uh,
you may or may not have seen
uh,
before. Let me hit
maybe I
trailer on
haven't.
this. so that you can actually see what I'm talking about. So this was kind of the original one that people were kind of dunking on because of the fact that it was taking what Cuphead did and, you know, just made it slightly worse, made it look a little worse, made it play a little worse. And they were like, well, if you're going to do Cuphead, you do Cuphead, don't halfway do it and then just not finish the job. And so it looked like it could have had some potential because in a world of video games, especially with it being an art, it completely makes sense to be inspired by something, right? To take somebody's idea and build off of it rather than, you know, in the world of art where you just take somebody else's art and make a cheap knockoff or a ripoff just because you think it's going to make money. It's weird where this one lies just because it does look like it's trying to have its own identity. But the people who played it and reviewed it definitely said it wasn't as hard as Cuphead. It didn't, you know, like it wasn't as engaging, I should say. I'm stumbling over my words today.
Yeah, but I mean, even the trailer, it does look more simple than not, you know?
It is very simplistic. You barely even see any attacks going, whereas in Cuphead, things are flying around the screen all the time. Yeah. But the one thing that really made this game terrible, and I don't know if it actually shows in the trailer here, but there are these run and gun stages, right? These run and gun stages were not intently designed. Whenever you play a run and gun stage, they just randomly, using AI, determine when enemies attack, when they go, where on the screen they go, and it's just so poorly and terribly constructed. When you play a Cuphead run and gun, the enemies are in the same place every single time, built there for a reason. Like they're at a difficult jump where you try to jump and the enemy shows up at that time. So you need to know next time when you go to hesitate a little bit, let the enemy go, jump, time another enemy. Exactly. Stuff like that.
We've seen Super Mario Maker, you know?
And
we know how that works.
This game was not that. It was definitely taking the ideas of Cuphead and just shorting them, trying to push something out to capitalize off of the Cuphead hype and make a profit. And so now you have something like Toon Souls, which is shorting the short and just going generative AI, generative level design, and even worse, stealing the concept from somebody else. Because I wonder if I can find, I don't know if I can find it, but the original idea that became Toon Souls was actually based off of an art piece that somebody else worked on. They actually drew a couple of cartoons running away from an enemy or running away from this barreling bowl of bones, and then that was taken by the Toon Souls guy and then created a game around it. Like, it was directly stolen. It was so shameless.
Man.
So, it just be like that. I don't know if you had any additional thoughts on that, but if you do, I'm gonna try to find something real quick.
I don't deserve... That game doesn't deserve the light of day, so I got nothing.
Is this in... Oh, my watch history. Oh, it's this one. I found the actual video I was trying to reference, so like I can kind of break down. I don't want to like steal this guy's video, but he actually goes fully into the fact that this was a stolen idea, right? So shout out, what's the name of this fellow? Shout out, for doing all the research on this. He goes fully in depth for about half an hour. This was the original animation I was talking about. This was not made by the Toon Souls guy, right? So this was the original animation that somebody made saying it would be really cool if this was a video game someday. You can tell how well it looks and how cool it looks. This is what was stolen by Toon Souls and AI generated. As you can tell, this is just a pile of bones that is rolling now as opposed to something before that was actually animated, right? This is bouncing, it's rolling, it's got movement, and this is quite literally just a ripoff.
Yeah, I know, that's awful.
It is awful. So that is the world we live in. So if anything, let this be an example of be careful what you wish list, be careful what you see on Twitter, and next time you think a game might be AI, do a little bit of research because maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But it's kind of gross how AI has taken over the gaming space, on top of it taking over movies and television and art and everything in between.
Yep. Gaming is just one piece of this big puzzle.
I mean, yeah, it's the entertainment industry. Unfortunately, the entertainment industry is like one of the most uh, profitable industries in the world due to advertising. And so, if you can, hit a gold mine, strike oil in the entertainment industry, it's just gonna keep on feeding you money over and over again. Just
Yep.
how it is.
Mm.
But let's take some time now and kind of showcase some games that don't do that. Because today, as you were watching earlier, was the prelude to the Game Awards, where a lot of indie devs came in and showcased a lot of a lot of really cool games. It's the day of the
Yeah.
devs, right?
Yeah. Day of the Devs did their big showcase earlier today as of this recording. And if you don't know, Day of the Devs, they were established basically around 2012.
Mm-hmm.
You have the little description under the YouTube video there, but I am 8-Bit and Double Fine Productions kind of put this like brand up to like give back to supportive like indie
Excuse me.
communities, diverse like gaming like players and developers and creators, and they have done a lot of things for free that often sometimes get a little bit less recognition than it deserves, like a lot of free events, a lot of free showcases,
Mm-hmm.
um, giving screen time to developers without them necessarily having to pay for it,
And that's
like
kind of
at
the
the
biggest thing.
Game
Indie
Awards.
developers don't really get to stand up and get on the front or the get up on stage and
No.
showcase their game to the world because it costs a
Yeah.
lot to do that. That's usually why
Yeah.
AAA games are the ones that headline all of these big events and whatnot. And you
Exactly.
only have to hear about these indie games through the grapevine, and you only hear about some of them, and that's only if they're like really, really good. And there are still some
Yeah.
really, really good indie games out there that just not a lot of people get to see or hear about because they just go unnoticed, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh, the thing with Santa Claus was just a bit. You're welcome to skip
Yeah,
that.
no,
But
I'll kind of skip around a little bit, but
yeah. Yeah, but they actually even dropped a few world premieres that again never before seen, and then they
mm-hmm.
also dropped a couple of actual either release dates or even like releases that are like actually like there you can buy them right now. So
Like Sleep
that was
Awake is
really cool.
available right now. You can get that right
Hmm.
now. Some of these others coming
Uh,
soon. Announced, available January 12th.
I think you personally will like Big Hops a lot.
I okay,
It
so I
gave,
had two that I was looking at before we even started. I glanced
yeah,
over, I saw some trailers. It was Demon Tides and Big Hops. Those are the
yeah.
two that I was
Demon
like,
Tides are
ooh,
also,
I'm a sucker for
yeah.
3D platformers, and this one is like
Yep.
3D puzzle platformer, and this one I think is supposed to be it's like a
When I
3D version of Demon. What's the?
Oh
There's a
yeah,
series,
the other one. Yeah, it's
the
a
other one, the
series.
other demon one. And
Yeah.
that's they worked hand in hand with like Platonic Games or Platonic and
Yeah.
Friends is the
And
publisher. And
Demon Tides reminded me of that game you were always speedrunning with
oh, you mean
the similar
Koa?
physics. Koa, yeah.
Yeah, no, I could definitely see that. I really liked Koa. Koa had a lot of potential in it, I think.
Yeah. And then Dogpile came out as well, same day.
Oh yeah, this one is out right now.
New game out right now. It's a roguelike deck builder. I say it's Balatro meets Fruit Game.
It does
And
look like Fruit Game. That's the first thing I was noticing was like Fruit Game.
yep, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of cool games.
This one is
Frog
literally named
Squad.
Corgi Space.
Yeah,
There's corgis
Corgi
in it.
Space. It's like a collection of games.
Mm-hmm.
Frog Squad is like it's like Peak and Repo, honestly, and it's so funny.
Friend slop. But like friend slop is
Yeah,
good, okay? It's not a
Friend Swap
bad
is
it's not a
fun.
derogatory term.
I
Friend
see
slop.
Frog Squad as like, a high potential game.
Mm-hmm.
And then oh
It's like
yeah,
you
at the
got Big Hops
bottom,
and
oh,
Frog Squad. We got so many like frog games.
Stretch Mancer was pretty interesting too, with the way that they like to get around, you like are stretching the whole like environment around. It's so sick. Like very, very mind games, mind blowing, but it was like the way the hallways is stretching, you control it. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And then Scramble Knights Royale was it's a battle royale, but also combines like adventure elements. You have to go into the
It looks
dungeon,
like a
solve the
dungeon crawler,
puzzles.
like a dungeon
Yeah,
crawler battle royale.
but it's also a battle royale. So I thought
Hmm.
that was pretty interesting. And then Unme got that one gave me like Silent Hill vibes a little bit. The one on the left there on the bottom,
Left on the
below.
bottom. Oh, this one. This is
Yeah, that
this is
one.
one of the ones that they had up here. This
Yeah.
is like
Yeah, one of the world premieres.
world premieres. That looks so good for an
Yeah,
indie
yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
Uh,
crazy.
made by a publisher in Japan. It's you got like these multiple souls that are like in this girl's like body, and you're
Mm-hmm.
engaging with like the different souls, and choosing which one to like keep. Are
And you
you
have to
erasing
escape from the asylum, it looks like.
and are you erasing the fake souls, or are you erasing your real soul? And those nurses creeped me out, man. Oh,
That's crazy
it
though.
comes out next year. I mean, it's wacky, and I mean, that definitely like it's it was captivating. It was
Mm-hmm.
very captivating. So definitely check that one out. I also did like Virtue and a Sledgehammer. That was also another world premiere.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, action adventure, 3D, like really neat art style kind of game. With some good lore behind it. Oh, and then the dungeon experience is like adventure comedy, very much like hilarious. Like the trailer for Dungeon Experience is truly an experience. I must say.
Which one is that?
The Dungeon
Oh, right
Experience, that
here.
one.
I see.
Yeah. The trailer for that was it was something, man. I there are some moments in that trailer. Yeah, it's very weird, but that's kind of the point. Lots
And
of cool
lots
games.
of cool
I
games.
mean,
We didn't get a chance to touch on every single one of them, but there are a
no.
lot of hidden gems out there, and
I
you
was
never
good.
know
I
which
was
one is going to be, the one
yeah,
to like take over the scene.
exactly. Like I was very pleased with the Day of the Devs showcase, and that wasn't the only Game Awards prequel showcase that they ended up doing.
No, they did a
Because
couple others, right? Do you want to do
yeah,
Latin America games or wholesome snack?
so we'll start with Latin American Games Showcase, which happened yesterday. It says December 10th for some reason, but it did happen yesterday, at least
Mm-hmm.
in terms of the broadcast. I haven't looked too much into these specific games, but you're gonna get like a bunch of different lineups from the community, from the development community there. Rebel Engine, I've checked out, and that's a pretty solid game. I've played that at like PAX and stuff like that. So I definitely like to shout that one out.
This is kind of
Um,
creepy looking. I love this. I feel
yeah,
like I heard
yeah.
about this one before.
I've seen a few games where it's like Little Nightmares-esque, and I think that's really cool. That
Okay, but
psychological
RE Animal
horror.
is totally Little Nightmares esque. Where's that one? When's that one coming out?
So, we also had the Wholesome Snack um, Game Awards edition as well, which also happened yesterday. And I was really stoked for this one because they shadow dropped Bits and Bops, which is
What is
basically
Bits
like
and Bops?
it's basically Rhythm Heaven, and it's so fun.
Oh.
And I have played the demos several times and I've even streamed it actually a
Oh, so
couple
it's like out
times.
now because they just dropped it.
They dropped it, Shadow dropped it. We didn't know when it was coming out, and at the showcase they said it's out right now, and it's super catchy, original,
Mm-hmm.
super original, hand-drawn animation, and I really want to stream it in the future because like that's a fun game. They also showed off some other fun titles as well. You got those cozy titles. You got
It
your
feels very cozy, and not just because
yeah.
it's the wholesome snack, but like you can tell, like, is it just this girl here who put it together, like in her bedroom? I mean, it's
So
obviously
that's
her office, but like,
so that's Jenny, and she runs this like whole event essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So she
And
got
she has a Cult of the
co-hosts.
Lamb
She
plushie, and I
Yes.
love her for that already.
Yeah, Jenny works at Wholesome Games and
Mm-hmm.
also did some work with Kepler Interactive, which is when I think I first met Jenny. And she's really wonderful human being. Shout out. Just really awesome and does a lot of great work in the space and helped host the event. So lots of great games that were featured here as well, such as uh, Moomin Troll as well, like that iconic character from, if you scroll down a little bit, down there, Winter's Warm, available next year,
Where am I
right
looking?
by your cursor on
Right.
the right
This one,
hand.
Moomin.
Yep.
Okay, I see. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I didn't
So
think it would
that
be
game,
spelled that way.
no, yep, that's how it was spelled. Very beautiful trailer for that. They also showcased some of the games crossover too. So Day of the
Mhm.
Devs also showcased this game as well. So there was a little bit of crossover, but and then the last showcase that's hasn't happened yet as of this recording
Mhm.
is the women-led games showcase,
Hmm.
but
And
they already have the
that might be
Steam
happening like
page.
right now.
Right. Like if you scroll down on this page though, you can find the Steam page for the event and you
I
can click on the
see.
banner and you can see
Mhm.
what they're showing during the event. So we can also see some games here. Um, a couple of them
I've heard of the
again
Witch's
crossing
Bakery.
over,
I don't
which is
remember where I
bakery.
heard of this, but like I heard of that one.
There's a
Maybe I got it
game.
in an email. Maybe that's what it was. I get so many
There's a
emails for a lot of games just like this,
Yeah,
and then I have to like pick and choose which ones look good to me and which
yeah.
ones I have time for.
I gotta say, Doo Doo Ducky looks really cute. The little duck
Yeah,
that
this
just
one.
waddles. He
Oh,
looks
look at
so
him. He's
adorable.
adorable.
Yeah, I love it. Um, Very awesome. So this showcase uh is also partnered up with, like, all these showcases are partnered in some facet with Summer Game Fest and the Game Awards with Jeff Keighley, and then also other sponsors come in, whether it's a media outlet like IGN, or if it's like any prominent like companies like Xsola that have like sponsored some of the showcases like Day of the Devs. Um, and it's, basically all these showcases are showing off like super innovative games coming from studios that, are majority women led, are majority, Latinx, Latin heritage. You got basically all these showcases that help create a more showcase creating a more like equitable games industry,
Mm.
essentially.
It's like
So,
indie games
um,
are already kind of a niche group to begin with, but then trying to be
yeah.
like a woman-led indie studio is like a minority of a minority in this sense. So it's even harder
Yeah,
to break out in this scene. So it's
and
nice that they are having these platforms to allow more games to be showcased, right? Like,
yeah, and I mean the big spotlight is on the Game Awards, but these showcases are also being streamed on the Game Awards channels. So
mm-hmm.
like it's really cool to be able to like see the spotlight now be like more fixated on different studios from all over the world.
Yeah, I mean, some of my favorite games that are usually coming out that I'm most excited for are indie games, and you hear me go
Yeah.
on and on about them. Like, I'll see one pop up, and I'll just kind of gush over that one and hyper fixate on it
Yeah.
until it's released, and I do everything I can in that game, and then
Yeah.
it's for several months after I'm still talking about it and showcasing it and making videos and shorts on it. So, a lot of
Yeah.
fantastic indie games out there. Do not pass up on the indie game market. Give them a
It's just
chance.
it's just great to see that indie games have essentially created like these spaces that, like, these developers and creators want to see for the industry at large, and they've
Mm-hmm.
really taken the baton in a sense, not that it was passed to them
I write
like as
games,
part of
not
a process.
tragedies. That's so funny, actually.
I love that
It's a
visual
play on
novel. Let's
it's a
go.
play on Panic at the Disco, where it's I
Panic
write
at,
sins,
yep,
not tragedies.
at tragedies.
That's so
Yeah,
funny.
that's awesome.
And again,
Oh
a lot of
man.
these, if not most, maybe not, if not all genuine artwork, real
Yep.
artists putting together their visions and not just an AI
Yep.
prompt. And it shows because they all look so different and unique from each other.
Exactly. Yeah, there's something for just about everyone, honestly.
I love that about gaming. It's like, I don't care what
Yeah,
kind of person you are. There is a video game
yeah,
out there that I know you would enjoy. Whether it's
exactly.
like the difficult games, the cozy games, the puzzle games, the platforming games, the sports games. It's like we all knock on the guys. I'm sure you've seen the joke where it's all like, dudes, when a game doesn't have a ball or a gun in it, and they're like, but you know
Yeah,
what?
yeah, yeah.
It's great that video games are even catered to those guys as well. They get the ability to play games because if every game was like these,
That's
they
important.
wouldn't have a place. But
Yeah.
there are such a wide variety of games out there, AAA, AA, indie, of all different genres and all different pacing and types that anyone could be a gamer. Anyone.
It doesn't take much to be a gamer, and it doesn't always equate to getting in the competitive scene. You can be a
Mm-hmm.
casual gamer, you could be a casual streamer, you could be
Mm-hmm.
whatever you honestly want to be, which is cliche as heck, but like
But
also
it's
very true.
true. There's a lot
It
of
is
great games
true.
out there, and it's like everybody
Yeah,
has their own preferred game type and a certain
yeah,
game that speaks to them. Like I have,
yeah,
I have very much grown an appreciation for story games because I enjoy
yes,
movies, a well-told story, and being able to experience that in a medium, whether it's being able to play it in an action sense like The Last of Us or Uncharted, or even in a sense where you kind of get to flow the story in things like I'm trying to think like the Telltale games. What's the one
yeah.
that just came out recently? The superhero one.
Oh, Dispatch.
Dispatch. Dispatch is one that really got a lot of people into that
It's
because
got
not
some Game Award nominations.
it sure does. And so there's a game for everybody out there. I promise you.
Yeah, and it's really exciting that the Game Awards is supporting these different uh
Mm-hmm.
like events and initiatives, and they're going to continue to do so, which is wonderful. Um, I'm just, really happy that we could shine a spotlight on these well-deserved games and studios.
Even
Um,
with our like little podcast that we have here for the time being, I'm glad that we can use this platform to showcase some amazing creative talents.
Absolutely.
Speaking
And
of, actually, I want to shout out. We did hit
make it
100
a
subscribers on this channel. Thank you guys for subscribing to the
yay!
podcast. 100 down, 990,990 more to go.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Who's keeping track, you know? Yeah. Uh, Aaron, what you got here on the screen
We
next?
did want to talk about flowing into the Game Awards because that was the indie showcase kind of preluding the Game Awards, but we do have a
Yep.
couple of shout outs, maybe some leaks. I haven't actually seen too many leaks, but maybe some leaks having to do with the Game Awards
Some
here, where we've
hints.
got the first one is it looks like there's going to be some sort of Lego Batman something, because why else would he be there being security for the Game Awards? Why would he be hired to protect the place if they didn't have some sort of sneak peek for him, you know?
Why else would Batman cross the entire country from Gotham City to Los Angeles, California?
Right, exactly. And so, hey, I've been a big fan of Lego games. I've played just about every single Lego game that's come out over the past like 25 years.
Yeah.
And I am very, very, very excited to get my hands on the new one. I don't know how I'm going to be like I would love to do a review of it. I don't know who to contact for that, but I'm going to try.
Yeah. It's
And
coming out next year. Do you think maybe there's a chance we might get a release date? And if so, what do you think it's going to be?
March to May, somewhere in there.
Okay.
That's my guess. I don't know why I
You,
think that.
you,
I just think
you
that.
think it's ready? You think it's ready?
I think that they've shown enough of it where they have demos and playable demos at these different cons and whatnot, where they're
Yeah.
probably putting together some polish. And I think they're going into that. They're leaning more into that sense where they're not going to showcase a game unless it's pretty close to done. There's been
Yeah.
too many games nowadays that showcase way too much and then have to cancel their game or push it back. And
Yep.
um, obviously everyone's trying to work around GTA 6, and GTA 6 is now at the end of next year instead of the beginning. So I feel like we're going to
Yep.
see a lot more of a front-loaded beginning of the year with a lot of these game releases.
For sure.
But yeah, that's
Because I think we know where Game of the Year is going next year, you know?
We
Not gonna
just
lie.
might. We just
We
might.
just might.
Uh,
Some more teasers from the man himself, Jeff Keighley, where
mm-hmm.
in Fortnite they do the Game Awards voting map every year. They did this last year. It either started last year or the year before.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like an interactive experience. You get to walk around and things get revealed like this, where one of the most iconic characters out there, Laura
Laura
Croft from Tomb
Croft.
Raider, is making some kind of announcement at the Game Awards on
And it's
December
not that
11th. What
she's
is
going
it? Who
into
knows?
Fortnite because she's already in Fortnite, okay?
She already is. So why on earth would she be there now
A
on the
new
portal?
Tomb Raider game
New,
would go hard. I
maybe
mean, I
new
know there's
Tomb
been a
Raider.
million of them, and sometimes you just gotta create new IPs and let old IPs die. But I still think there's a lot you can explore with Tomb Raider because most of the
Yeah.
Tomb Raider games were older, and they've only had like one that was more recent, and that more recent one was pretty good. I don't know if you
Yeah.
ever had a chance to play that.
I've not.
I got to play it during the time where I worked for PlayStation, but I was in one of those like really cushy positions where out of my 8-hour day, I only had to work for about 45 minutes, right? And so for
Yeah.
the other 7 hours of my day every single day, I was playing through my backlog. That's how I got through like God of War. That's how I got through Tomb Raider. That's how I ended up
Yeah.
getting infallible on Fall Guys, the 5 wins in a row achievement. It's because I was working at PlayStation at the time and had nothing to do for most of my day.
Right. Yeah.
But I'm hoping that they do something like a new Tomb Raider or something like that. And then did you
Yeah.
see this last final thing? The big leak. The big leak. The
The
Game
Game
Awards
Awards
2025 schedule.
schedule.
Do not leak. Check it out. We've got
Oh
Red
my
Dead
gosh.
Redemption movie reveal starring Jack Black. Can't believe it. Minecraft
Whoa.
2. Is that the movie or the game? I don't know.
Who knows?
GTA 6 trailer number 3? That might actually happen.
That'd be
Batman
crazy.
Beyond Arkham reveal? Whoa. Bloodborne
Man.
2 plus PC port reveal?
Hideo Kojima
Hideo
is going to the
Kojima?
Game Awards?
I can't believe they're going to reveal Hideo Kojima. That's crazy. A new Quake game? Ugh,
That would go
insane.
crazy.
Master Chief is executed live on stage?
No.
Not again.
Not. You know, he got immortality he got immunity after dancing with Megan Thee Stallion at TwitchCon. All
So
right?
true.
Like,
Master Cheeks, who can forget? Devil May Cry 6 reveal, Titanfall 3 reveal, Transformers hero shooter reveal. I don't even. Oh yeah, I don't know. We don't need another hero shooter. Right
it's
now.
on a Zero DLC release date reveal.
No way! Gunner Bait Gotcha game reveal. Now that one's for sure. I know the rest of this is a joke. That's definitely happening for
I
sure.
mean, there is every time I've been at the Game Awards, there's always some anime gotcha trailer, and they already tweeted that what is it? Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive is gonna have like a trailer never before seen.
Dude,
We
I
already
gotta
know it's
still
happening.
watch Solo Leveling. Man, that's been on my list.
Yeah.
Whoops.
So that's not on this list, but it's on the Twitter. Like
It's
it's happening.
right here. Gunner Bait Gotcha game reveal. Obviously, it's gonna be a
Wow,
solo
the-
leveling mobile game.
The list is so accurate. It
so
doesn't
accurate.
miss.
I don't even know what TES is. TES4. Do you know what that is?
Let me see real quick. That is the Elder Scrolls. The Elder Scrolls.
Oh, the Elder Scrolls 4. Ah, so another
Yeah, trailer number
Skyrim.
2. Oh my god.
New F-Zero
F-Zero?
reveal.
That would go hard.
Roblox
Roblox.
shutdown. Let's go! Let's
Can you imagine
go!
they're announcing a shutdown of a game at the celebration of the games industry?
Not just a game, literally the most profitable video game in the world right now. And they're like, we're closing shop.
That's worse
Fortnite
than
X
Toontown
Big
closing.
Rigs, and
Big Rigs.
Jeff gets, whoa!
That ran onto the stage ending the show. I'm screaming.
Half-Life
what's it
3!
again? Half-Life 3!
Oh my god! Could
It's
you
happening.
imagine?
It's happening. It's happening.
Oh, my
God.
goodness.
I mean, hey, last year they dropped what was it, Okomi, like out of
Okami?
nowhere. That
Mhm.
that's being developed with Capcom. Like that was out of nowhere. Like you never know what they're gonna do. Apparently, some other teasers or things that have been hinted at, according to the Game Awards, as of this recording, is that there will be Marvel Rivals news coming to the Game Awards.
I did hear something about that. New character, at
Yep.
least, right?
Something like that. They have a photo drawn of Jeff with 3D glasses and a full of popcorn, excited for the show.
Marvel Rivals
Uh,
3D,
we know for sure the Muppets will make another appearance, as they always do.
as they do.
Um, they're announcing some presenters, like past winners and industry leaders. Um, what are some other things that they have hinted at? Some things they've already just like straight up announced. For example, like Rust mobile closed beta begins December 11th. There are some things they go ahead and
Did you
announce
see
before the
that
show.
Cloverpit is going to mobile?
I did see that. Yes, I
I don't know if
did.
that's tied into tomorrow or not, but that's really cool
Like
because
there,
that
there,
looks like it could be a mobile game.
yeah, there's always a few things that make it on the Game Awards that people already know about,
hmm
maybe with a little extra sprinkles on top, but
Maybe a release date or maybe a couple extra details.
yeah, there is going to be a world premiere announcement for Phantom Blade Zero, which I have to say I have gotten my hands on it before at Summer Game Fest, and that game is solid.
hmm
They promised to reveal the release date in 2025. What better place to do it than the Game Awards? It is due to be announced during the Game Awards, in fact. So we know that release date is coming. So that's some pretty big news. We also have the biggest news of all. Flute Guy is coming back to the
Let's
Game
go,
Awards.
Flute Guy! Flute
Pedro,
Guy clears.
he is yeah, he is joining the Game Awards Orchestra again, and I have to honestly say that the Game Awards Orchestra is always like one of the highlights for me.
hmm
Whether they are doing a special musical performance with, let's say, I don't know, they've done one with like Horizon Zero Dawn
I
before.
remember that one.
Yep, they've
Are they
done a
supposed to be doing
performance.
Expedition 33 this year, or is?
I haven't seen anything yet. Hopefully they announce it right after this recording. But yeah, hopefully, because they honestly they did the performance at Gamescom opening night live. It
hmm
touched my heart. It touched a lot of people's hearts. I think we want to see some performances at the Game Awards. What we do know is that Claire Obscura Expedition 33 is nominated for Game of the Year, which
hmm
by default means that the Game Awards Orchestra at the end, when they announce the nominees, they play a medley containing music of every single game.
That's
So
true.
we
They do.
know
They
we
know.
know
We
that
know it's
there
in the
will
script
be music.
somewhere.
It's somewhere in the script.
hmm
I will just quickly, very quickly recap the nominees just for Game of the Year
hmm
that will have their music played. It is Claire Obscura Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silksong, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Okay,
All of
but
those games are going to have their music played
right now,
for sure.
predict it. What's winning Game of the Year, Michael?
I really think Claire Obscura Expedition 33 is like almost a no contest. If someone else had to win, it's got to be like Silksong because it also
Those are my
deserves
top
it.
two. It's got to be one of those two for me. I voted
And then,
Silksong. I think
yeah,
Claire Obscure wins though.
yeah, I think so too. And then I don't know if I had to rank the rest of them. Death Stranding 2 would be third, Donkey Kong is fourth, Hades is fifth, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is sixth. That's what I would say. Um, Yeah. Uh, Real quick, just trying to see if there's any other big news. Oh, yes, we do know that there is going to be a new look at Resident Evil Requiem from
Hmm.
Capcom before the game officially drops in February. So we do know that's also happening. So there's a lot of like things that we know are coming to the Game Awards announcement wise. But Aaron, if you have a shot in the dark prediction for any new game announcements and or big surprises, it could be either pie in the sky or maybe something reasonable. What would you say that the Game Awards could have on the back burner to reveal to the world?
It's so tough just because I'm thinking about it wouldn't be anything Nintendo wise because Nintendo like never shows up to these things except for if
They
they're
really haven't lately.
yeah because
Yeah.
they only just
It'd be a
they announce
surprise.
stuff through their Nintendo Directs and they only show up for their awards, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I know that they already announced the new Halo campaign evolved. I don't even know what people could be thinking of. If there was any shot in the dark, like hopes and dreams, copium, maybe something for Kingdom Hearts 4.
I would love that
Because
so
that is the only
much.
thing I can think of that we have not heard anything about in so much time that we're building to the point where it's about time we hear something.
Exactly,
That's how
exactly.
Silksong was for the longest time until they literally in Gamescom when they were like, or Gamescom when they were like, by the way,
Yeah.
it comes out in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that was awesome,
That
I
was
have to
awesome.
say. A couple more things I'll shout out about the Game Awards in particular.
Mm-hmm.
The one music performance that we know that is happening is that Evanescence is performing at the Game Awards, and they are
Hmm.
doing a special performance of Afterlife from the Netflix series of Devil May Cry, which I imagine is going to be pretty freaking sweet.
I am
And
sure
they're doing
the
this.
the performance will be great. I have not heard great things about that show.
Yeah, I mean, it is nominated for Best Adaptation. Of course, very
That's
subjective. A lot
okay.
of
They
people,
anything that has been adapted gets put in for best
pretty much.
adaptation because there's only
Yep,
so many adaptations to be chosen, and then they
yep,
leave off Sonic, which is crazy because that actually
yeah,
is the best
I know.
adaptation. I don't
I
know if you saw
agree.
that tweet where it was all like,
Yep,
"Here's everything for best adaptation," and how
yep.
all of the critic
All the
like all the
critics,
critic
yep.
stuff is always like negative, but all the audience stuff is always positive, and
It's all negative.
there's only one that has both critics and audience in positive, and it's the Sonic series.
Yep. Well, everyone agrees.
But
Everyone
anyway,
agrees.
Five Nights at Freddy's 2 should win, even though it just came out.
That part. Yeah. And then yeah, for Evanescence, everyone is saying great song, terrible show. So the song
Mm-hmm.
should be good at least.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a little bit of flowers.
Yep.
And then the other thing I want to shout out was actually something that the Game Awards randomly did out of nowhere, completely teased, and I believe that whatever they did here, they have at the Peacock Theater like entrance already, from
Mm-hmm.
what I saw on Twitter. But did you hear about what they did in the Mojave Desert?
I did not.
You did not. So
Please do share.
let me throw this in the chat. You'll need to pull it up fully to also see Jeff's quote tweet
Mm-hmm.
below. So he tweeted on November 28th, regal.inspiring.thickness.
Oh.
That was the tweet, and that was the picture. And everyone's like, what the heck is this?
Why does it look AI generated even though it's not?
It's not.
It's not.
Because if you scroll back up, there is a coordinate marking on the map next to Welcome
Welcome
to
to
Joshua
Joshua
Tree
Tree
sign.
Sign.
So
Somebody knows where that
peop
is.
so if you scroll a bit through the replies of this, you will see that some fans actually, yeah, there's the typical hopium, but then some fans actually like went out of their way to like go there in
They
person.
found it.
Yeah, so keep scrolling. There is a video that
Oh,
someone, yep, right there. So this is what it is. It is this
it's
huge
a
freak. It's got
sculpture.
like stuff coming out of it. It's a sculpture. My understanding is that it's in Los Angeles now, but
Mm-hmm.
beforehand they put it in the middle of the Mojave Desert, and people flocked over, and people have been like speculating what it could possibly be.
Is it not a
Um,
Devil May Cry reference?
so this mysterious statue, it's teasing something, but it is insider Jason Schreier narrowed down the field for this huge, mysterious, like desert statue,
Mm-hmm.
confirming that it is for a major unannounced game that will excite many people.
Like
Um,
God
what
of
we know,
War. I don't know
what
if
we
this would
know
be God of
so,
War
f-
though.
what we know so far is that it is an unannounced game, a brand new, never before seen title with major hype that many people will be excited for under the AAA scope with a which the statue suggests there's probably a huge budget here.
And how long ago? Hold on. How
It's
long ago did God of War Ragnarok come out?
God of War Ragnarok. Let's take a look here.
I think I was still in
Uh,
Vegas at that time, so at least a couple years.
God of War Ragnarok came out November 9th, 2022.
3 years. Oh, they might actually be okay. This would be the time if they were making a third God of War for the next gen consoles that they would announce one, and then it wouldn't come out for another couple years after. This is probably a 2027 release, but if they were, that would be the time because the last one came out in what
Well,
2018. So 2018 to 2022, that's a 4 year cycle.
I'll go
2020.
ahead and dash your hopes with this tweet of the really cool, like, at night version that it is not Lords of the Fallen, not Diablo 4 DLC,
Ew.
not Elder Scrolls, and not God of War.
Man, we could still see a God of War though. Very cool, and
You
many people
never
are
know.
excited. From soft
But
fans, there's still hope.
Yeah, but this was confirmed that for God of War specifically by Sony Santa Monica that it's not related to God of War. So
Man. Yeah,
we
they're like,
we
yeah, this isn't. We're gonna showcase our stuff though.
yeah it from what I'm hearing is that it could be from a game that has been previously announced at the Game Awards that is a brand new franchise. That's some of
Hmm.
the chatter that I am reading about this. So it's whatever it is, it's pretty big to warrant such like a lavish teaser, right? To have
Mm-hmm.
this much budget put into whatever the heck this is. Hey, maybe it's DLC for Mario Kart World. Thoughts?
No, this is actually the second DLC for DK Bonanza.
Ah,
Donkey Kong goes
that's
to hell and
right.
battles the undead in Hades.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, this was a completely random cryptic tweet that Jeff Keighley posted that I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to shout out because it's very mysterious and ties into all the excitement behind the Game Awards that despite all the criticism that this show ends up receiving each year before, during, and after the show,
Mm-hmm.
please wrap it up, for example, rightfully so. Like there's still ways that they turn around every year and they get people talking about the show. They get the numbers up, they get the hype going. And now they're streaming it to like Prime Video this year, which I don't think they've ever
Wow.
really done before. In
I mean, it
addition
makes
to all
sense.
the
They've always
Twitch,
been on
YouTube.
Twitch and Prime and yada yada yada.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, some people have suggested Half-Life 3 for the statue as well too, but there's just not there's a lot of people like a lot of people like hypothesizing and everything, but all will be revealed December 11th,
Mm-hmm.
which as of this recording is actually tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Well,
think this goes
this
up.
will go up tomorrow, and so if you're watching this the day it goes up, that'll be tonight. I'll be co-streaming it. Michael won't because he'll be there.
I have a
So,
seat filler ticket,
heck
so I'm
yeah.
keeping the tradition of going to the Game Awards strong. I'm
Take
heading to
plenty of
LA.
pictures.
I take way too many. The amount of like photos that I have on this thing of like past Game Awards and
Mm-hmm.
videos that are like way too long. It is my battery runs low every time I go to the Game Awards. Like I
Mm-hmm.
have to get a ride home. I gotta like, man, I'm bringing my battery pack for sure. It
You're
is
always
it is
traveling.
something. Always traveling, but
Speaking of traveling, though, didn't you just come back from somewhere? That's why we didn't record an episode last week.
yeah, sorry about that.
No, it's okay. You got places to be and people to be.
I got to travel to another Dreamhack event, but
Mm-hmm.
this time it was overseas in Stockholm, in Sweden.
Nice.
And no, I did not get any syndrome. I did not.
Isn't
People
that
always
where it came
ask.
from? People, you go to Stockholm and you can't leave because you're just like, man, I love it here, even though it's cold.
Yeah, but
It's
it
not
wasn't
good to
cold
me, but
enough.
I love it so much.
It was weird? Like there was all this snow starting to fall here in the States, but
Mm-hmm.
in Stockholm, it was barely warm enough where any precipitation would not be snow, would not be sleet. It was all pouring rain and it sucked.
Jeez. I
Because
love the
last
rain
year,
though.
yeah, but last year it was like all kinds of snow on the ground, the crunch of the snow, the snowflakes on your face. I wanted that, and I
Mm-hmm.
didn't get it at all on my like week and a half long trip. It kind of sucked, but the event itself was great. In fact, the Creator Hub was all sponsored by Xbox Game Pass, so I got to try out some of the games on Game Pass that I hadn't tried yet. So shout out to Egging On, an awesome physics-based game where you're literally an egg rolling around and you're trying to get to the top of the hen house. Of course, it's one of those like sounds easy. It's not
It's not. It's oh,
games.
what's the type of game? What's it called?
Only up.
Fabian game?
Fabian game.
I know that it's Ludwig has been the one who kind of
Yeah,
is
coin that
popular for those.
term
Yeah,
or
Fabian
yeah.
game. Fabian Fabian game by and yeah, because it's no. What am I thinking of? What is the name of games that are hard movement?
It's an extremely high ceiling for movement. Brain
You know
World.
what? I'm gonna go to Ludwig's channel so I can
Oh, you're gonna
find what
find
he
the
said.
clip. Out of all of his clips, you're gonna find the clip.
Well, no, he made a video calling like he's like,
How recent?
I tried all these games like this, right? Like
Boys, today
Boys.
I have 12 Faudian games you have never...
Faudian games. That's what he calls
Faudian
it.
games.
Faudian. And it's like, I wouldn't call it movement slot, but it's these games that are like really hard to like move. And so
Yeah,
he did
yeah.
play Egging On, and that was like one of the first ones he played, and it was really good.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
really funny
That-
watching him play it.
I love the narrator in the game. It's so funny.
I was starting to
Nice.
panic.
It hit the edge? Go on a trampoline tomorrow.
So he had
They
fun
wanted
with
to
those.
sponsor me. I
Faudian-
said no
Faudian
and
games.
reviewed their games anyway. That's a banger title, honestly. He knows what he's doing.
He does.
Um,
I respect him for the way he does his
Yeah.
content. He's currently in the
played-
middle of a Dark Souls marathon. I don't know if you know that.
Ooh, that's
Him
cool.
and Squeaks
that's cool.
locked themselves in a room and gave them 1 week to beat all 3 Dark Souls games. And they're
My
terrible at it. They're
Man.
currently on Dark Souls 2.
Clearly, Ludwig did not learn anything when he was trapped inside a glass box at Dreamhack Atlanta like a few years ago. And
Where would he
like,
pee? I could never.
yeah, right. I could never either. But it was fun to watch. Like the glass was here and he was there. On his chair. And I also played Power Wash Simulator 2. That was like I lost my sense of time in that game. So fun. What else did I play? I played Supermarket Simulator, which is also crowd control enabled, and I played that with a friend, and that was a good time. So I played some games, walked around the expo. It truly was like the largest expo in the Nordics. You have a whole opening ceremony with pyrotechnics and lasers and very loud music that was really hype. You had Nintendo and Lego and Logitech and Lenovo and all these big names that
Did you
were
get free
exhibiting.
Legos?
I did not get free Legos.
What's the point then?
Yeah, I did not. But I can't do it in Sweden. I have to do it in Denmark.
True.
And I was only
true.
I was only transiting, so I know what I'm doing. So, yeah, but oh my gosh, what else? I had access to the Creator Hub Lounge with snacks and all that fun stuff. Just beanbags. Thank God for beanbags.
Oh, love beanbags.
Yeah, easy to fall
Ultimate
asleep in
gamer
those.
place to like relax, you know?
Yeah,
Always wanted one as a kid.
right. Yeah. Oh, and I also played Call of Duty with a friend on the creator stage.
I
So
saw that. You did the 1v1 challenge as well, right?
I did the 1v1.
How
Yeah.
far'd you get?
We played like 3 different games.
And you won. Can you believe
I-
it, guys?
Yeah. Wow. I you know,
He's a
I
gamer.
couldn't believe it myself. Yeah, that was a lot of fun though. A really good trip, and then I just spent the rest of the week like exploring the city, and I didn't realize that a tradition for Sweden is to like, you know, everyone here in the States, right? Like once Thanksgiving is over, you put up your Christmas lights, you put up your Christmas trees. It starts looking brighter around the neighborhood. There's even like a inflatable like Stitch in a Santa costume
Oh, that's
down the street.
awesome.
Which I thought was cool. But the thing that the Swedes really like to do is that they like to put up holiday lights that are all around like the Advent tradition. So, you know, of like Advent calendars, but everyone, I thought at first it was a freaking like menorah thing, like from Hanukkah, but they had all these candles like symmetrically like aligned, and then they like had them by the windows. So there were so many windows that had these Advent candles that were all lit up and bright, and all the balconies were, you know, lit up and as well, and it was just really pretty. Just no matter where you looked, it was just so bright, and the holiday decorations, the wreaths, the string lights, the Christmas markets were opening up. It was gorgeous. Like I just really loved it, and I genuinely miss it because yeah, it was like going to like a place like the Nordic region where it's like super cold during this time of year, and you probably don't want to go during that time of year. It actually is really cool when you go because of the festivities that begin. And it's just a really cool time. So I feel fortunate because it happened over Thanksgiving and Black Friday weekend here in the States, which is typically a hard time to do something like this where I'm doing work and traveling overseas and my family's like, yo, what's up? But I called them ahead of time and they were like, we don't really have any plans. And I'm like, okay, flight's booked. I'm out of here. See you later. And hey, I have to say, I pretty much won with this trip too, from a cost perspective. Cheap flights that are being offset by compensation for delayed baggage because of a 3-hour flight delay from Los Angeles to Copenhagen. So I'm getting some money back from this cheap trip. So
Nice.
I definitely pulled off a W on this year's trip.
Can I like
It's
shout out my own little like frugal W that I did this week?
what's your frugal W?
All
I
right,
want
my
to hear it.
frugal W is I went to Twitter and I started following these like different accounts that show off like all of the special Cyber Monday deals or the misinputted prices for stuff and
Sorry,
whatnot.
you went to Twitter and how a frugal W that in the same
Okay,
sentence.
listen, I'm building up to something here, right? So Carly's been needing a new PC for a while, right? She has her
Yeah.
laptop and it's very old at this point and she needs something more stable. There
I know the
was
struggle.
one of the accounts that I followed had this like Walmart deal for a fairly good PC. It's about as good as mine is now, and it had it at a very fair price. On top of that, I had a new credit card that has 0 on it, like I haven't used it at all. And for like a first time bonus, I got like $200 back on
Oh
whatever
yeah,
my
the
first
credits.
purchase is as a
Yep.
first credit. So on this new card with this deal that was already half off of a $1,200 computer, then taking another $200 back off of it because
That's
of this
awesome.
credit card that I got this really nice like modern computer for $400 for something that will run any video game that she wants it.
Standing ovation.
Thank you,
Standing
thank you,
ovation.
thank you.
Yeah.
And so I told her that was her Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, all of the above. And she's very happy with it. And now we can like play Fortnite and Call of Duty together, and she doesn't have to lag.
Sir, here is your game award. All I
thank
have
you,
is this
thank you.
controller.
So
Yeah.
I wanted to shout that
There you
out.
go.
People who are all like,
That's
wow,
good.
you really shelled out. I didn't shell out. I found a really, really
No.
good deal.
No, that's great, and I assume it's like on the way. So that's
It's set up right
tier.
now. 2-day
Let's
delivery.
go.
It's here already. She's been enjoying
like
it for
that.
the past few days. Yeah, you've been in
Fantastic.
You've been in Sweden.
I missed a lot.
Yeah.
I missed a lot. In my defense, like I came back and people were like, "Have you heard this news? Have you heard that news?" I'm like, "Bro, I was like overseas.
Bro, I was
and,
living
like,
my life.
I had an 11-hour flight, like in economy, like
Oh no, not economy.
I went through the trenches out there,
Oh.
and then made it through customs and
Mhm.
all that fun stuff. I do have to shout out, I'm not obviously revealing any personal info, but my passport holder is from
Ooh,
Twitch.
that's pretty. Ambassador as well, embroidered. Wow.
It's literally in leather, and actually
Okay, now
my
open
carry-on.
it real quick.
Open
Don't
it,
do
open
that.
Oh!
Oh! Leaked,
and then
leaked.
leak, and then
That's what they're showcasing at the Game Awards.
Yeah, that's what it is. And then my carry-on baggage also has the luggage tag variant,
Nice.
which is also leather. So I love kind of like getting to rep that, and it also is just nice.
matching.
Yeah, it matches, and then you also don't realize how convenient a passport holder is until you actually have one. It's such a necessity because your passport is safeguarded, and you have a place to slot your boarding passes when you get them. So it's just all around super nice. So if you're thinking of if anyone watching is in need of a Christmas gift idea, that is one for you.
That's a good
one
idea.
of many we could give.
I need an electric razor if anyone wants to give me anything.
go.
But that's a good
You heard the
idea
man.
too.
Yeah. There's a lot of good ideas that we could suggest for sure, but a lot of great games we could suggest as well.
Oh,
so.
absolutely. And we'll have our final game shout-outs after we're done with our final game of the day.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't think I have anything more to say about travels. I am going to the Game Awards tomorrow, which will have already happened by the time this goes up, and we already know what's on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everyone watching this is like, oh, he doesn't know what happened.
How does he not know? Why are they not talking about the new reveal?
He was
it just
so
means we have a
innocent.
lot to talk about next week.
He was so innocent before the world knew, before the world changed, before the gamer nation attacked, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But we always do a game at the end of these, and our game this week is actually just going to be Cloverpit. Can you imagine? But yeah, we're gonna do one kind of co-op run of Cloverpit together because I couldn't think of a game in time, and also because of the fact that it's a good game, and also because of the fact that I can't put it down and I haven't stopped thinking about it this entire time. So we're gonna do one run, no matter what happens, all or nothing. Michael's gonna have some input on what we buy, and we're gonna work together as a team to try to see what we got here. We're gonna just vanilla run real quick. I'm gonna turn the audio down as well, just so it's not blasting anyone's ears.
Which mode? So I'm kidding. You should stream this though.
I should stream it. I absolutely should. But I'm in the middle of doing a special series of games. I'm doing all the Paper Mario-like games, and then I'm gonna make a big video about that. So maybe after I'm done with that, or maybe in an in-between day.
I see paper right there on the desk. Can't you throw this
it's a paper-like game. Look, see, there's paper.
There's photos. Yeah.
Do any of these look good? We got green pepper, cigarettes, doesn't take up space, increases all symbols by their base value permanently, 80% chance of immediately restocking the store together with this charm. That's pretty good. I always like Lucky Cat personally.
I like Lucky Cat.
I love Lucky Cat. And then
green pepper and Lucky Cat are good. Cigarettes aren't bad, but you need more tickets for that.
I do, and that's something you can manipulate early, right? So you can go like, I'm not opening that.
Oh, real quick, should we give like a synopsis of what this game is before like diving into it for anyone that has no idea what?
You give the synopsis. I'll get through round one.
All right, you focus on that while I let chat know what's up.
All
while
right.
you spin that wheel. Bum,
spin. We're just gonna do the 3 spins so I can get the bonus.
So basically, as described on Steam, Cloverpit is the demonic love child of Balatro and Buckshot Roulette. So it's basically this roguelite that traps players, quote, in a hell of their own creation. Shout out to the diamonds, by the way.
And it's
so you're
literally stuck in this one room.
You're in this like rusty like cell.
That's it, just this
and
one room.
You have this ATM. You got to pay off your like balance.
Gotta pay off your debt.
Yeah, and I mean, like at the end of the day, there's like, it's got seeded runs. It's got like a lot of strategy that eventually goes into this like meta progression system. Because as the more you play, the more you unlock, the more you can have go on. This game is coming to iOS and Android on December 17th if you want to play it on the go, or you can just play it on Steam or even Xbox now. It's on Game Pass as well. Added that. They did add that semi recently. It is on Xbox
How much is it on
Game Pass.
Steam? Do you know, like off the top of your head? Is that something you can research real quick?
I can pull that up right now. It is currently priced at $9.99.
Right, we're also going to turn in a round early just so we can get the bonus for Clovers.
Yeah, and fun fact, well, today they added a hotfix for this recent hard mode update that they're dropping next week. So they are...
We got a phone call, Michael.
Ooh.
What do we want? Do we want the find the winning strategy? Lucky Charms are discounted by 2, or treasures? I really do I like all of these, actually. What do we have that could be discounted, though? Painkillers?
I see a free item on the bottom left there. I think it said free.
Oh, that is free. That is true.
Ooh, the Holy Bible. It's free.
I do like that. We'll grab that since it's free.
Ooh.
Doesn't take.
And that was your first mistake.
I like the painkillers. What do you think? Painkillers?
You know, when you have no escape and only debts to pay.
Here's the thing. We could either take the discount of 2 and then get both painkillers and crowbar, and we could even buy the batteries as well. Or,
I think that's a good idea.
Or we could do one of the other 2. Where you
I'd say we do what you just described.
All right, we're going to do that one. Those are going to be
You don't even have money for good.
1 and 1. All right, and now it's time to get rolling again. Actually, let me start putting some of this in here. Now it's time to get rolling.
Yeah, and of course this is not like real, like Gamba.
Oh no, it's definitely not. The only money you spend on this is to actually get the game. right?
Correct. That's the
But
only
it
gamble.
still feels real when you get a lot of diamonds. One off a
Yes,
jackpot
sir.
there.
Yes, sir.
Meow.
Meow.
See, that just transformed it to 7s. That feels really good. All right, no spins left on that
money,
one.
cash money.
And see, we already have enough for the end of this round. See, 220. We needed 200. Oh, we got a free restock though. Ooh. This is so
Make
good.
space for 2
all
more
of
lucky
these
charms.
Are so good.
That's so good.
I want all of these. Okay, so
You gotta take the property certificate. I'll scream if you
Absolutely.
don't.
We're taking the property certificate so we can hold extra. Well, if I reset it, we don't get that anymore. So what I might do is I might just schmooze the smaller spins like this and just get a couple more from doing it this way. Right? So no matter what we get here, no matter how many coins we get, we are going to get 2 tickets from this and then 2 tickets from when we do it a second time, and then I'll give us 4, and then we can at least get 1 of these items. Alright, so... Well, I mean, at least with 2, so... I won't have enough for that one, unfortunately. Need 5. I wonder if I can sell something. Is there anything here we can sell for 1? You can sell that for 2, but I don't want to get rid of that. That's the thing we just got. Maybe
that's
we can
the
get rid of
good
the
one.
batteries. I'll get rid of the batteries. I know it's supposed to be
That's
rare
fair.
and it's supposed to be good, but I'm going to get rid of the battery because let me tell you how good this is. It's good. That's all you need to know. It's good. And then we're going to run it back on the 3 spins.
Yeah, fun fact about the game on mobile, coming out next week, December 17th. It is, of course, again, we have to disclaim it, especially for YouTube's sake, because my friend RT Game got, like, hammered by YouTube for a moment before they retracted that this is not actual gambling.
It's not actual gambling, I swear.
It's not. But it's also, you know, there are no in-app purchases with this game, which I
It's
think
just,
is a
you
big
get all of it
W.
right here.
Yep. you
Okay,
can
so what do we
pre-order it
got?
now.
There's nothing to eat but mold. Receive half the base chance to manifest lemons and cherries. That is pretty good. 2 random charms to be free, but set this to... It's already at 0, so we could just get 2 free charms.
You got nothing to lose with that one.
Yeah,
actually.
right? So let's see what we have as charms, right? So golden lemon is pretty good, but I think... Actually, I love this one, the
Crowbar.
symbols multiplier
Oh, yeah,
for every
Cloverpit is
clove you
good.
have, and then like you can literally just keep on getting them for free. And then we already have a crowbar. I don't need another crowbar, but I would love to get that Cloverpit. But we don't necessarily need to grab that now. I could just make it free potentially, or we could just half the lemons and cherries. Half the lemons and cherries, and then don't buy the lemon one because I just halved it.
Yeah.
What do you think? Is
I
that
think
a
so.
good idea?
Go for it.
All right, half the lemons and cherries, and then we'll have to at least do one roll. That way we can get a ticket, so we can get that.
Spin, spin,
Spin, spin, baby! Don't give me the 666.
667.
I do love the card. Oh my goodness, the what is it? The pills? Is that what keeps popping up and giving me 7s? It's so good. It's so helpful.
Yeah. Oh man, the painkillers are really, really good.
And there's so many things you can like combo it with too.
Correct.
Look,
Look,
I had this
you're rich.
nasty combo earlier. I'm gonna like when I do my little short on this, I'm gonna like showcase it. But I had this
As you
nasty
should.
combo where it was all like every single time that I had. Well, let me like focus on this. Okay, every single time that it rolled just one thing, or I'll start with this. I had the button that made diamonds more likely to appear, right?
Yeah.
And then I had the diamond pennant where made it, if you only get 1 roll of diamonds, that it would do it 3 times. It would count it for 3 instead of just 1. And then you have the cat on top of that where every single time you do it 3 times, it gets something. There was something else on top of it where
it compounds on one another.
And then I had the one where it was like every single time that you get 3 matches or more, it gave you your interest. Like you would win your interest. So I was literally winning like 5,000 per roll because my interest was so high at the time. So it was pretty crazy. All right, let's just you know, I'm gonna save on to that.
Yeah, I would hold on to it.
Yeah, we'll move on to the next one and see what we got. Cause hey, we're moving up. We're getting a pretty good start here. So what do we got now? Diamonds more often, clovers more often, or cherries? I think I want diamonds more often.
I feel like diamonds is the way to
are
go.
better. Yeah, definitely, for sure.
Diamonds.
Shine bright like a diamond. And this, I like stain. I think stain's really good. I really like the hand as well.
The hand is great.
We have so many spots. We're getting both. We could even get one of these two before the end. Is that either of these look good to you? The hourglass, I know, can be good for a much longer run. Green pepper is also pretty decent.
Let's go green pepper. You can't get the hourglass right now.
So I could do either because we do have a couple rolls before the end here. So
yeah.
Whichever one you'd rather go for.
Let's spin.
Let's spin and see what we get.
Okay, let's not get sixes.
Let's hope we don't get sixes.
And if we do, let's hope the painkillers. Oh, nice.
You know what? It saved us. That's what it's there for. Shout out the Holy Bible. That's pretty good. The diamonds are doing some pretty good work right there as well. You'll love to see it. Oh, and then extra luck on the last spin, and boy, did that come in handy. Look at all the chests.
That's really good.
I had one run where I had like the gold chest, so every single time I rolled the gold chest, the chest got more base score to it. I was getting like 1,000 per chest. It was crazy. All right, we'll get the pepper, and then we'll. Oh yeah, we can already do this. We can already get to the next one.
Let's go.
How many? We have 2 rounds left. I'll schmooze one more round. We'll do one more.
Yeah.
See if we can get even more money out of this. You know what I'm saying? Fake money, guys. It's fake. It's fake money. But yeah, this is such an addicting game. This is like not sponsored, by the way. This is just because we both enjoy this game. That's rough, but we only lost 42, so that's not that bad actually.
Yeah, you don't want the triple sixes in the middle.
They don't. They take away everything you just won from that round. But we didn't win a whole lot. And our best roll is usually the last one because that's when we have our highest luck. Because of the hand. So. Ooh, it shook. Right. Yeah, we'll go ahead and fill that right now. We'll get the extra tickets. Ring, telephone. Random trade to all charms in the store. Double your coins. Set this to 0. Activate all other current phone abilities. Then apply the devious trait.
I feel like if you do that, it activates double your coins, set your tickets to 0, which you probably don't want.
Which you don't want because you want that. But
so
I would do this. Apply a random trade to all the charms in the store.
I mean, I also just love shiny stuff. So
I do love shiny stuff. Shout out to shiny stuff. I like the way you think, Michael.
Shout out shiny Pokemon.
Okay,
for
what
real.
do we got? Pattern multiplier +1 at the end of the round. Chance of restoring a charge. Symbol multiplier +2. Raise clover and bells. That's pretty good.
For every
This is free, but that doesn't do me anything because I didn't grab any of the corpse pieces. So that's unfortunate. But we
could re-roll.
I think I'll take that
Go
just
for
to start and then re-roll and see what we have. Ooh, Stonks is
is good.
I don't have any triggers randomly right now, so I'm gonna hold out for Stonks.
Oh, and if you go back to the shop, if anyone's curious about like whether an item is more rare or not, there's a key on the right-hand side, so you can see the nuclear button is considered a legendary.
One. I don't have any button uses though, so therefore
it doesn't always. Yeah, it doesn't always mean it's gonna be like top notch, but you know.
Ooh, pepper time.
You have to assess if items are going to be good for your run or not.
Unlock something new.
You did unlock
it
something
could be
new.
a good item, but is it good for what you have set up already? That's the question.
Yeah.
That's a lot of diamonds that became 7s.
They sure did.
I do like that it keeps turning into 7s. Shout out 7s for real. And then our lucky spin. That wasn't. I mean, it was lucky.
Ding dong.
It was lucky as heck. I accidentally may have turned in a little bit too much, and that's why we didn't get as many spins as maybe I would have liked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was thinking of getting the stonks, so we'll do.
Hey Aaron, you've got mail. What happens if you go to the PC?
It just tells you what you've unlocked. So these are the things that I previously unlocked that I haven't checked in a while because I went right from playing into recording for this.
What is the 7 Sin Stone? I'm
Which
curious. The one you just got.
Oh, 7 sevens.
Yeah.
If you see
If you see
7 sevens in a single spin, turn them all into golden sevens. Ooh.
Unlockable by scoring a modified 7 times in a single run. That's cool.
Wow. Yeah, and we ended up getting that because of this one, or not this one. What was it? The thing that turns everything into sevens. It was the pills.
Painkillers.
Painkillers.
Yeah.
That was awesome. All right, so everything looks good. We can do 7 more spins. We do need a lot. This could be it, right? Like, we might not make it past this if we don't get something big. Which is totally fine, because no harm, no foul. We just accidentally kill our little in-game video guy, but... Ooh, pepper spin. That's a lot of 7s. That's a good amount of 7s right there.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
And then our lucky
spin.
Ooh. Very
One
nice.
lemons.
All right, we need like something to come up big here. So
left.
if anything, I don't know if interest is really gonna help us. I might take the free roll, see if anything pops up here.
Well, you can only get the red shiny rock, which grants luck +4 for the next spin whenever you do trigger it. I mean, anything to help, maybe.
Increase all symbols by their base value permanently. Maybe I actually like sell one thing and then take that. Is there anything to sell? I don't know. I like everything I have. Well, this is a triggers randomly and it'll like eventually deteriorate, but I don't get anything for selling it, so I don't want to get rid of that. I like my increase.
You know, you could put an item in the drawer, so that way.
But then I would.
You could
because it's 3. Okay, this is what I could do. I could take this one and put it in the drawer because we're not using it right now anyway. And we're gonna take the red shiny, and then we're gonna put it all on this. Let me.
All in.
We're going all in on this one. This is it. So let me ask you, since this button is for 1 spin, do you want the lucky spin early? Do you want the lucky spin late? Do you want to do spin 6 lucky and then have our automatic lucky spin at the end as well? Or do you want to double up on the final spin and make it a super lucky spin?
Either of the last 2 options.
I kind of want to double. I want to double up and make the last spin a super lucky spin.
I could tell you sounded more excited.
I was excited. I was like, that's a lot of luck on one roll. I really want to see what happens. Maybe we hit a jackpot. I have gotten 3 jackpots since I've been playing.
3 of them.
So yeah, it gives you that euphoria every single time.
It gets all shiny and lights up and just says jackpot, right?
All right, this is it. We're gonna need some mega luck on this one.
Did you chain any of your jackpots at all?
No, I didn't. Here we go.
Okay.
Big luck, big luck, big. Oh, we're big winners!
Let's go.
I told you, baby! There it is!
Sir.
Maximum luckage!
It's getting faster, it's getting faster, it's getting
Let's
faster.
go!
Jackpot. Yes, sir. Oh, you got giant cat.
That's crazy. That barely saved us, too.
Yeah.
We barely
Lots of
make it to the
coins.
next round just because of that. Holy. All right.
That's what we like to see.
That's what we like to see. All right, anything? Nope, we're just gonna go. What?
Okay, but
right
now we
here,
need 10
live
times
on
as many coins.
SpeedChat Plus,
On
guys.
SpeedChat Plus. Only on SpeedChat Plus.
All right, double the value of clovers and bells. Add the gambling trait for a free restock, or lemons manifest more. I'm leaning towards doubling the value of clovers and bells. What do you feel?
I like that. The bells are showing up a lot, so. You really are delusional, aren't you?
I sure am. You have no idea. Golden 7 is great if you can hit it. This is symbol multiplier +2. I need 4 for
Interest
that.
increases, yep, but decreases 3% after a while.
All right, what did we just have? What was? Do we want? I might just keep on keep that, and we'll just do like a lucky spin at the end every single time. That might just be worth it, honestly.
It might be.
That might be crazy. I also want Grandma's purse, so I don't know what I'd get rid of for that. Because I definitely want to keep that because that's what gives you your current interest, and that's just a big roll, you know.
Yeah.
And I like this because it always switches it to 7s. This has been what's giving us those huge multipliers. This has also been the huge multipliers. Well, this is about to be done, so what
you could get rid of it.
I'm not gonna get rid of it yet because I don't get anything for it. But after 2 rounds, then I'll get rid of it and I'll buy this. That's what I'll do. Does that sound fair? How much is it? 140. Okay. So we're gonna do 7 spins. And
Let's
then
go.
remind me at the very last spin to hit the button. Because, like, what a feeling that is. What the euphoria is crazy. It's like actually gambling, but you don't lose any money. And if we do it late, then we don't have to worry about the 666s taking our winnings.
You're at 1 spin left.
All right, let's go. Big money time. Big money, big money, big money.
Cool. Lots of diamonds. That's good.
That's a lot of diamonds. That's a lot of points right there. We might have cracked the code. What I love about this game is that there's so many of these different combinations that all work together so well. And it's so good for that. All right, still have 3, so we're still okay.
And this is also your first try on the podcast, like.
Yeah, I know. This is our one and done. We said we were gonna do one, no matter how long it took, and this one's actually kind of going. I'm thoroughly impressed.
1 hour later.
Okay, well, it's not gonna go that long. I think the longest ones I've ever had were like 20 minutes, right?
But I mean, if we get some good jackpots, we're gonna keep going.
Yeah, you never know. I'm gonna see if I can get that 4th key. I mean, I only just started playing this game today.
You're on your last spin.
All right, last spin. You're so right. Good call out. Good call out. Like, we're almost guaranteed something great here just because of the amount of luck that stacks right here. Look at all the diamonds.
Look at all the diamonds, man.
Oh my goodness, we've cracked the code.
Wow.
No spins left. Dude, we keep getting diamonds. Is there anything specifically like for? I mean, the diamond, 25% chance for diamonds to have the golden modifier would go insanely hard. Actually, is it worth just to get that instead of Grandma's purse?
Well, let's see, because the interest will increase, but the decreases by 3% after every round.
Yeah, so it's like.
But you do get the symbols multiplier on that as well, which
until
is
it runs
universal.
out.
Yeah.
So
25%, and the golden modifier can be good as well.
So we're gonna.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you decide. Do we want the golden diamond or do we want the Grandma's purse? Because the golden diamond is like.
That increases the base value permanently. So
every single time you hit one, and this is like only for a brief period of time, but it's going to be paying during that period of time.
Well, I guess the other consideration is if you want to sell something for 2 tickets and then you get both.
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this one now,
which is totally fine. The Ace of Spades card got activated.
Nice, nice. What we're going to do, because I think we've already afforded the next one, right? We're going to 3 spin it, and then that'll give us 2 to afford the other one.
Press the button.
Because we get the lucky spin as well. There's all cherries. This time. That's a good total right there.
Wow.
We are going the distance on this one. Look at us go.
Deadline is right now, Aaron. Right now. Go, 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 go.
What do I get rid of?
Well, you have stuff in the drawers. Don't forget.
I know, but like, I want it to be useful.
Could get rid of the red crystal, but we're rocking with it right now.
The red crystal's the only reason that we're getting all of these at the end, you know? Like and then this is the multiplier for the thing at the end. This is the multiplier for the thing at the end.
It's too good of a setup, but like
it's such a good setup.
The golden diamonds would really make a difference. You did just activate the Ace of Spades.
I might get rid of the painkillers. I think that's the only thing, because we're building everything up to that final spin every time.
I think that's a fair move.
We're gonna get rid of the painkillers. They got us this far, but now it's time to go all in. All right, is this is time? No rounds left. All right,
let's go.
Big rolls, big rolls. What
Green
do we
ring.
got now? Restore all charges. We don't need that. Double jackpot value could be good, or more bells. Well, we want more diamonds, so we probably don't want more bells.
We did increase the value of bells recently, though, I think, alongside clovers. So actually, go check the chart on the wall here.
It's up here somewhere, I know.
Yeah, on the left, on the left.
So we did diamonds. Diamonds show up more often. That's what we did.
But it was double the value of clovers and bells, which currently is at
18%.
16%.
That's crazy.
They're actually
but
one of your
diamonds
higher
show up more
performing.
Often.
Yeah, but the bells and clovers are currently your highest.
We do have something.
Symbols.
We do have this that will make our diamonds even more. So we want diamonds to show up more.
Yeah, yeah.
So if anything, maybe we just keep on going diamonds and bells, and just like if it's not diamonds, it's bells. If it's not bells, it's diamonds, and both of those are like
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
Because we do still have this item, which makes it every single time that we buy or spend tickets, we get, you know, more bell points. So that's pretty good. So I like that. I don't think there's anything here I necessarily need.
Not really.
This
I
is
mean,
all clover, cherry, and then
yeah,
sevens, which we have not been rocking with.
Unless you want to like get the clovers up too, like, which you don't have to.
Nah, I think we're gonna risk everything on just those two. That's what we're doing. We're going 7 spins.
Risk everything in Cloverpit. Risk everything in Cloverpit.
Risk everything in Cloverpit, and then we're going big on our last one. That was already 800. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Lemons are doing like 300, 400, 500. That's 12,000.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness, we're going. We might have an actual run here. And then last spin, which the diamonds, oh my goodness, 1,300 on just that? That's crazy.
13,000. How about that?
Holy. And then the big spin at the end, it's all lemons, baby. All lemons. Man, we got a run going. Hold up.
13K on top of that. No spins left, but you do have the ability to afford this, so you're fine.
I do. I think we're gonna try to schmooze this out as much as we can.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we're gonna keep on schmoozing. We're gonna like we're gonna overdo it. Like the goal right here is to earn so much here because we don't need any more tickets. Tickets are great and all, but we're trying to like save up our money. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bells, bells are giving us a lot. All right, and then this will be the last spin.
Yep.
All the luck right here, baby. All the luck. All the luck.
Ooh. Diamonds. Oh, that's
look at
huge.
the numbers go up. Numbers go really up.
23K. Y'all see the appeal of this game yet?
Dude, this is literally one round. Like, we didn't have to, like, fish for a good round or anything. This is literally just one round.
Plan this. Like,
how can this is not seeded? You saw me launch the game.
Yeah, you did launch the game. You should save the seed, though.
Oh, yeah. Save the seed once it's done, guys. This is the one, I'm telling you. I like that I can just sit here and hit spacebar, you know? Makes me really feel like I'm gambling again. Takes me back to those Vegas days.
Oh my gosh. 2K just some bells?
Mm-hmm. All right, and then the big trigger right here. Big luck.
7.
That's a lot of 7s. Holy. And then everything comes in. That's
14K,
another 14,000.
15K.
Holy.
Yeah.
And
How
then
about that?
We are saving up our tickets right now because once this runs out, because it will run out, then we can replace it with this, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
And that'll give us symbol multipliers. So that's awesome. So we have no more rounds left. We'll just pay for it here.
Hello, Key.
All right.
You got to get that.
I think 200,000 is super
reward.
doable. I mean, we literally only need like 50K more because we already have 100,000. There's 66,000
Yeah.
there. We might get this. Double the value of clovers and bells, and we've been hitting bells.
You can either do that or increase charm space
Charm
by
is
1
good,
permanently.
I will leave that up to you. It's one of these two. What do you feel?
I think if there's no charm that you absolutely have to make room for right now, double the value of clovers and bells.
All right, we're doubling clovers and bells because we're getting our value out of bells. Right?
With the D6, the clovers.
I love the necklace, honestly. The necklace.
We score one pattern with either diamonds or chests. Okay.
Trigger so if you only get the one, this is the one I paired with the button that gave me extra diamonds. And so, like, I was constantly getting diamonds, and it was constantly refreshing. And then when it would trigger it 2 more times, that's 3 patterns, right? And then the 3 patterns would trigger the cat, which would give you extra, it would give you your interest, which is currently 8,600.
He's too far gone. He's too deep into the rabbit hole.
I'm so deep, man.
07.
Oh, man. All right. So
this game has consumed this man. And it's my fault because I peer pressured him to get the game.
So, Oh my god, the bells are doing so much. Oh my, 33K.
You haven't seen nothing yet.
And then diamonds. Oh my word, that's another 10K. I almost thought we were about to get more bells. There's more diamonds. Holy. Big number go up. All right, last spin. Last
Button.
Button. Gag buttons from Grindworks.
Spin. Diamonds.
That's a lot of diamonds.
That's insanely a lot of
That is
coins
holy
that
big
got.
number go up, Batman.
That is 80,000.
80,000. We still have 2 rounds left. And
You
see,
are
now that's
cooking
gone
right now.
away. Which that was great. You know, it did give us a little bit of extra, but now we're gonna take this one. 'Cause what other ones do we have? I don't need that.
Green pepper.
It was nice, but we don't need it. Because now we have 5 tickets and we don't have anything else we need to spend it on, so we're just gonna keep on keeping on. That'll end it if I...
Yeah, that'll end it.
So we're just gonna keep on running it and see what we get. I want to see if we can get the million. I don't think it would immediately end the game because I don't think I have the option to, unless...
Only one way to find out.
Unless
on
I already
SpeedChat
have
Plus.
all 4 keys, I think. Yeah, because we're getting a whole lot of nothing from this.
Well, I think you need to press that button so
Pressing
that
the
nothing
button.
turns into something.
Something big. Ooh,
7.
That's a lot of 7s.
It could have been bigger, but still good.
It could have been, but that's pretty good. Because then the cat comes in and we get the bonus. That was still 25,000.
25,000.
And we still have 1 round left.
Oh.
Or I could turn it in now. We get 4, which gives us up to 10, which gives us a second multiplier. So I might just do that, actually.
Hey, it's your game.
It's our game. Yay!
Now it's your reward. Go get it. But what if you kept spinning?
But yeah, see, now it's the 1 million. I've only gotten this far one other time. All right, what are we doing? The avid trait, symbol multipliers 2? Wait, that's
To a
so
random
good.
lucky charm you have
Or
equipped.
double the value of diamonds, because we already have high diamond value.
Oh my gosh.
It's one of
I
these
think-
2.
Well, so how does the avid trait apply to the symbols? +2 multiplier. So what is that? So you're doubling diamonds either way, right?
Basically. But this also doubles everything else too.
Then you should double everything.
Okay, we're gonna double everything. Sounds good. Good choice. Good choice. And this is the one I had before, the diamond picture. That was pretty good.
Yeah,
Is there anything we need, or could we like throw that in too? I don't know. That's tough. Nah, I think I'm okay with what we have. I'm happy with it. Let's get rolling.
Yeah.
We're banking it all on this. More diamonds? Dude, the diamonds alone were 12K.
That's
What
wild.
a good call. Alright, keep an eye on the spins. Last spin. It's button time.
11, 12K.
Super lucky spin. Oh, it's all lemons. Hey, lemons are pretty good though.
I won my lemon.
Plus our interest, so 40K because of interest. Which is good, but we need something even better, you know? Like, we need something to put us over the top. We still need, like, 400,000. This is one of the biggest hurdles to overcome, you know?
Yeah.
What could I potentially, like, even trade in? I don't even know. Don't want to get rid of my luck. But it's like, we already have the diamond and the... I think I'm okay with everything that we have. Because, look, diamonds are worth 105. And then bells are worth 36. And those are, like, the most upcoming things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. We're back to it. Let's go gambling. We're getting a lot of lemons for some reason. Less lemons, more diamonds. Or bells.
Bells?
Bells?
Whistles? Button.
Okay, button time. That was like 4,000 just from that. That's why if we do hit something, it's going hard, you know? That's a lot of bells. That's a whole lot of bells.
That 6 is rude, but you did get some bells.
Did get a lot of bells. That alone was 81,000.
Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Okay, but to have any chance at this, we're gonna need like near 500K. Okay,
You're
400,000.
just gonna go
We
for
need to
it?
somehow. Yep, I
400,000?
mean, unless there's anything else that you could think of to like replace. We
I
could
mean,
like
if
get rid
you're-
of this and just do all diamonds, right? You want to try
I
it? Just
mean, up
oops,
to
all
you, man.
diamonds. All right, let's put it in drawer. We'll
Put it in
oops all
drawer.
diamonds. We'll give it a shot. 7 spins. Oops all diamonds. And already nothing.
Oh no,
Still
the
not
lemons.
diamonds. Like I see them there, but they need to line up.
That's a good hit.
Mm-hmm. Better, better. Okay.
Ooh,
We only have 3
okay.
more spins though. Ooh,
Oh, don't do that.
don't do that to me. Okay,
It's
last
not looking
spin.
good.
We gotta somehow get like 400,000 from this, otherwise we're doomed.
Ooh.
Wait, maybe.
Ooh.
Watch
I
it
don't
all
know.
go. Watch it all go though. 134,000, which
Wow,
is still
that's still
great.
crazy.
We got pretty
Yeah.
darn far on that. Not quite 1 million, but like we
Did the
got
math.
we
Not
got
enough
pretty
coins.
darn far. All right, quick.
Can you put the key? Put the key in. Put the key
Put
in.
the key in. Put the key in.
Brother.
I got it.
There you go.
I forgot to do that. Take a leak.
You were so close.
I was
to
so
not
close
doing
to
that.
not doing that. Whoops.
There's the seed.
There's
on
the
podcast,
seed. That
if
was
you
a
wanna
pretty
try
good
it.
one.
And then
Yeah.
it just throws you into
And
the
then it
next
just
one.
throws you away. But that
Just
was
the
that was
moment
pretty
you've
cool.
been
Thank you
waiting for.
for playing that with me, Michael. And that was
Yay,
Speed
makes me
Chat
want to play
Plus.
again.
We should do more stuff
Yeah.
like that. That was really cool.
That was a good time. That was a good time.
Final game shoutouts. Anything you've been playing recently that you suggest people should play other than Cloverpit?
I did shout out a few games earlier, but a game that I'm looking forward to trying out at some point is going to be Dispatch. I think it is very much like all over my algorithm right now, and definitely not family friendly, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun to like tap into. So definitely shout out to Dispatch.
And my shout out is for Bug Fables. That's the game I've been playing recently on stream. I'm trying to do all the Paper Mario likes. I'm starting with
Yep.
Bug Fables. I've heard so many good things about it, and every single one of them has been true so far. I still got to get through the rest of that game. I'm a little more than halfway through, and I'm probably going to pick it up and play it right after we're done here. But it's very good.
Nice.
Play Bug Fables. It's usually pretty cheap. So, other than that, thank you guys for watching. Let us know what your predictions for the Game Awards are
Yay.
down below. Let us know if you've played Cloverpit, all of the above. And we'll see you guys next week, probably with some, like, a lot of news from the Game Awards.
A lot of news. I'll see y'all on the other side of the Game Awards.
Sounds good. See you later, guys. Bye.
Bye.